Hello, my name is Roy Abadi and I'm a Certified Hypnotherapist. Today's presentation objective will be to understand what hypnosis is and how hypnosis therapy works and can help us achieve positive changes in our lives. I'm going to start with the theory of the mind. I'm going to draw the mind. Let's say this is our mind. When we're born, we are born with a clean slate. A newborn baby will have only a small primitive area in the mind we call primitive mind. Now, from the age of 0, from 1 day old, a newborn baby will have 2 fears in the primitive area of the mind. He'll be afraid of loud noises, and he'll be afraid of falling. Those are the only 2 fears a newborn baby will have. And then there will be 2 reactions in the primitive mind. Are we going to fight it, or are we going to flee? We call that's the fight-flight mechanism. I hope everybody knows that. Now again, from the age of 0, when a mom brings a baby home, we start accumulating a lot of knowns. Some of the knowns will be positive, some of them are negative. Let's say if the baby's hungry, moms give the baby food, very positive known. And the dog bites the baby, very negative known. So we accumulate a lot of positive and negative. Let's say baby's dirty and mom's cleans him. Again, as we said, the dog bites him, the cat scratches the baby, the siblings make fun of the baby. This area of the mind is completely open, and we are accumulating knowns. The way we accumulate known, we identify something, associate, and then response, positive or negative. And everything in the mind is open till the age of 8. Now, this area of the mind has to be open because this is the imprint part in our mind. We need to understand where we at sociology-wise. We need to understand also language. So, you can bring a 3-year-old baby or kid, toddler, to the United States and drop him in a kindergarten with a lot of kids that speak English. Within few weeks or few months, he will speak English with no accent. Try to bring this baby at 13, he will have a problem. 10 years later, he will have a problem. The reason again, this critical faculty is closing down by 8. And by 12, we have another area of the mind that's completely formed called critical mind. Now in this part of the mind, we apply logic, reason, we're making decisions here, and willpower is right here. These are consciousness, and basically consciousness runs only 12% of our mind power, and these are subconscious, that runs 88% of our mind power. Okay? So what is hypnosis? Hypnosis is the overload of these critical faculties. I have a lot of clients that wants to change a habit. So they come here from the logic, reason, decision. They made a decision to lose weight, for example. A suggestion will go here, it will bounce right back. Critical faculties does not accept that. So what we really need to do, we need to make a door into subconscious, and now the same suggestion will go right in here into, for example, food that is very, very positive. And all we do is we just erase the positivity, and maybe food will be not that positive anymore. Okay, now how we can get from here, consciousness, into the subconscious mind. Again, I said it's overload. And the way we're going to overload it with linguistics. There's no, Chinese torture is a type of overload. But this is my office right here. We're not doing any type of torture. We're just doing it using linguistics by message units. So let's say average critical faculties can take only 100 message units. I will attempt to overload about at least 101. Obviously with the client's permission, because we're coming in to create positive changes in our lives. We realize we need to change those norms. Okay? So our clients come in here, and with the power of linguistics, we create a door to a subconscious and start correcting norms. Now, that's the mistake of a lot of people that think that they're doing hypnosis. Hypnosis, again, it's not relaxation. Hypnosis is an overload. So, if there are some people that will not engage this overload, hypnosis will not happen. Remember what will happen here? Suggestion will go in and bounce back. So first session, for somebody who uses the technique I'm using, first session is very, very important. I need to understand the subject, my client's suggestibility. Basically how this critical mind faculty is working and how we can overload it. So again, first session is very structured. I do a lot of tests. I take sample of the client's handwriting. I can see a lot of things in the handwriting. I'm looking usually for suggestibility. Then I do physical test, and I do a questionnaire that was created by a great person that I'm using his technique, and it will give me suggestibility to the T. Now, some of us, again, what suggestibility is, some of us are more literal, and some of us are more inferred. So I will, first session, I will have to understand what the suggestibility of the client is, and then create overload. Now, after first session, we don't have to overload again because we use what we call post-hypnotic suggestion for rehypnosis. And then second session, a client will come in, and we're gonna act out on post-hypnotic suggestion. We'll do a very light induction and act out on post-hypnotic suggestion, and then the client will go into the same depth he went on the first session. And that's again a lot of mistake of other different people that think that they're doing hypnosis and they're lacking that ability to create a great depth and overload. Now let's talk about what we call hypersuggestibility. Some people can tell me, and you know, I do a lot of promotion and I talk to a lot of people what I do, and they tell me that I cannot be hypnotized, and that's such far-fetched from the truth. Everybody walking in and out of the state of hypnosis many, many times a day. Okay? So if somebody will say I cannot be really hypnotized, it means that he's constantly coasting in that state of hypnosis. Okay? So let's say, if I'll just do it here, if this is consciousness and somebody's coasting here, okay? If I'll try to hypnotize him, or somebody will try to do a very light induction, obviously staying the same way. You won't feel hypnotized. A good hypnotist has to take him deeper and snap him out of it, back to consciousness. And usually I ask people a couple questions to understand that, to understand what their suggestibility. First question will be, have you ever walked in your sleep? And when somebody says yes to it, it's more likely critical factor is already broken down. Okay? Another question: have you ever happened to you waking up from a dream in the middle of the night and cannot move your body at all? That's also a great sign that somebody is already in the state of hypnosis. So what we need to do with it, you know, the process of hypnotherapy, we need to strengthen those critical faculties. Strengthen them, that it won't happen again and people won't be as hypersuggestible as they are. Now again, let's go back to this diagram. Let's say one of the easiest thing, I know it's really hard for people, for smokers that try to kick the habit for so long. It's really hard for them to believe that they can be a non-smoker. But one of the easiest thing for us is to help somebody stop smoking. We're creating this overload, and we, let's say now, cigarettes are very, very positive. Known in the subconscious. So again, cigarettes are, smoking cigarettes, something that we don't have to be engaged in. We can go in to this area of the subconscious and create a very negative movement, extremely negative. So when a subject comes out of hypnosis, cigarettes basically are something that he doesn't want to engage in. I can usually, and because it's a behavior we don't have to do, I can just use aversion, and person really get disgusted of smoking. I like to do a process of few sessions, and with every issue that people have, I believe that the first session is very, very powerful. Okay, so people, if you're out there, and this video is for the people that thinking about using hypnotherapy, that's why I decided to put, I don't like to see myself on a camera, but that's the reason I decided to do this video, is for you, the people who are considering hypnotherapy. I'm practicing here in the area of, in Southern California, in the Bay Area, in the South Bay, in Long Beach area. So people from Los Angeles, from Orange County, LA County, all around can call me, and I'll be more than happy to do a complimentary consultation, explain how this technique can help them achieve positive changes in their lives. Remember, the difference with hypnosis is the ability to go into the subconscious and create these positive changes. Sorry about that. I have my in my brochure, also my website. If you're on my website right now, I want to read you some testimonials of, basically not testimonial, a text message from a client. You can see a picture of a girl that was able to stop biting her fingernails after one session. She sent me that picture 3 weeks after we did one hypnosis session. But I wanna read you a text message from a client. And again, this was, I'll read it. This is a text message 4 days after a client's first hypnotherapy session. She texts me, "Hi Mr. Abadi," that's my name. This is, and she disclosed her name, I withheld her name, from Thursday 12:30. And she writes, "Could it be that I'm feeling results already? I had several situations that came up and I felt like a different person, almost myself again. And how did it happen? This person wasn't doing well for a few years. How did this happen? It happened because, you know, on a conscious level, we can try to feel better. Over with hypnotherapy, the power is to go right here, and in her case, instill a very positive feeling. One of the easiest things we can do in hypnosis is make people change their feelings and emotions. You know, let's do a test right now. I want you to start feeling really, really bad. Let's try feeling really, really bad. And now let's try to feel really, really good. Really, really happy. Can you have those two feelings at the same time? Cannot happen. Okay? So with hypnosis, we can just suggest someone to feel very positive. We'll take all the reason why. Obviously, it's not delusion. Okay? But if somebody doesn't feel so well and would like to feel better, hypnosis is the way to achieve this positivity. Again, sometimes after one session. So this is for the people who are considering hypnotherapy. They're in this area, near Long Beach. Again, if you're from Orange County, from LA County, I'll be more than happy to talk to you. I offer a complimentary consultation. You can do it here in my office. This is my office. We'll just change everything around just to do this presentation. This is my office, or I can do the consultation over the phone. I'll give you my phone number. My phone number is, it's my personal number, 562 area code. The number is 895-6619. If I'm not answering, within 2 to 3 hours I'll call you right back. And again, remember this complimentary consultation, there's no charge until we're going to do hypnosis. For hypnosis I do charge, but as you saw here on the brochure, and also you can see those. You can see also a lot of testimonials of clients that sometimes after one session was able helping a client to overcome lifelong PMS. Okay, so let's repeat. If you're here in this area, you consider using hypnotherapy, I'm your guy. Again, my name is Roy Abadi, and I'll see you next time.